Hello everyone, it is June 27th, 23, and this is what I have picked today to do a pig tasting review. On some of these varieties I will do a separate pig tasting review that I'm trying for the first time, and the others I want just to compare. I believe I have 14 varieties, 13 or 14 varieties. A couple of them are repeating, for example Smith Becknell against Smith from different source, and so far they did differ in both in shape of the leaf pattern, but also in flavor. These were always having more sugar, and these from the other tree were always a little bit diluted by water. So I let this one dry up and we'll see what's going to happen today. Also, many of these figs now look different than what I did a few days ago, or even day before, on the same tree. For example, this Preto here looks flat as a pancake, and because of the size it's even splitting. Oops. And some other fruit on the same tree will look more of a roundish shape. So depending on many factors, I'm not sure exactly what the most. Perhaps the excess of water that makes them to grow faster could possibly change their shape. I will have to decide on that. And another one here, it looks pretty much identical to Preto, is a black Tuscan, and I wanted to show both of these varieties. They tend to split if they have too much water. So I'm going to start from the top, and let's see what we have first. Okay, from this one here, this is Malta Black. And I must say that this Malta Black, Black Greek, and Saint Rita, they look similar. Especially Black Greek, I would say, and Saint Rita, at least the trees that I have. So I'll do a separate taste review on all of three, and we can see how they look inside. I will also cut them here too. Then Black Greek. This is the one I was talking about. This one has a really nice drop of a nectar that's amber colored. Now again, this is Preto, Craven's Craving. They look very similar. To Preto in shape. This one here, I am not sure, I'm not 100% sure that this is LSU whole year. It was found under that tree, but another tree that would possibly be, well, I'm not gonna now speculate. I'm gonna cut it open first and then we'll see. But I do have another LSU whole year that I will taste, and we'll see how it looks inside. Now this one is, I'm tasting for the first time. This is Fico Giallo, and I'm really looking forward to cut this open and see what it looks inside. I bought this tree from Eric, and it looked just fabulous on his picture, but his figs always look phenomenal. They are pollinated most of the time, and that one was just like a yellow fig with a bloody red interior, and I had to have it, so there we go. I'm glad that I have at least one to confirm variety. Then JH Adriatic, that one was a really good fruit last year that impressed me, and now this fruit is more ripe and it's cracking. I like to leave my figs for as long as possible on the branch to ripen fully, to become actually to go into the stage of drying, if possible. Saint Rita, this variety is like a workhorse of production. Is So prolific, great variety. I love the fact that it doesn't split. Prolific, can be very sweet if left on a tree to dry up more. So this could be the variety that will taste and test the sweetness or Brix sugar content. One of the ideas, tips from our figs I got from my friend Dorian was that if I can possibly do a test on figs from the same tree at different stages of ripeness, and to check for Brix or sugar content. Now I don't have really time to go and mark every fruit in advance and then wait for them, but this will be pretty good presentation here. I have figs of different ripeness. You can see this one here is very shriveled, as well as this one here, then this one less, perhaps this one even more. We'll see. There should be different sugar content. Now this one I'm going to include these. These are Colonel Littman's Black Cross, these two tiny fruits. I was very impressed with that breba that I had on Colonel Littman's Black Cross, and you can see that video, I don't know when it was, back in April. But right now I only had 4 fruits, 2 of them about this size, but they are still green. I'm hoping that they will grow bigger. This tree was under the stress, I believe, for a couple of reasons, but mostly it was by the window and the cold air during ventilation of the grow room maybe affected it. Well, we'll see. Sometimes this, what they say, something comes good from the little packages. Well, we'll see how they will look inside. Now, let's go back here. This is again that Smith from a different source. And this one, again, this one I'm really looking forward to. Bass's favorite fig. Now, this fruit, perhaps, I don't know what the word I'm going to use this, but impressed me the most of, well, this was 2 years ago when I first received this young tree, and I bought this from Steve. So, good source to be sure that it is the variety. But impressed me so much for its flavor. And I wanted to see, I did not have fruit from this tree again since then. Now I have one that's really big and flat, just like Preto and this Black Tuscan. Completely different shape. It's also very flat like a donut. And this one, however, you can see that it's more cylindrical, it's more roundish. So we'll see that one. I'm looking, oh, that's going to be a nice surprise, I hope. Black Tuscan, I do have better fruit than this one, but I also wanted to show the similarities in the shape from all of these varieties, as well as Madeira Island Black. I already had tasted Madeira Island Black. However, this one looks so nice, I had to include it with this fine cracks on the skin. I think it looks just beautiful. And even has a clear droplet of nectar. And again, that craving from another source that was grafted. Pantressa, or Pantetressa. I don't even remember now if I made a review on this. I did a few videos, and some of the videos I did not post it yet. So I'm going to include it again, Pantressa. And again, this is Smith Bagnall, now correctly pronounced and spelled. I had a wrong spelling because of the source that sold me this on a Figbit had misspelled, and it was spelled as B-E-N-C-E-L. So Now, thanks to some of my friends on our figs and my followers on a YouTube channel, I was able to find that mistake. Thank you guys.